Maybe you do some automatic laps of our friends. Chillera still haven't had their baby. 67. 67, no baby. Come on, Pope. Maybe you could die? No, no, no. I want to know the Pope's age. 51. And what about the Emperor? Nah. The Pope's much more likely to die than the Emperor for moving the PU system onto its next phase. Muscovy is preparing to attack Lithuania. Surely that's the other way around. Yeah, that's going to be the other way around. Goods produced. Can you suppress these into non-existence? With the help of these ones? Also, I should make sure I'm transferring his trade. It's not quite enough. We need a little more separatism to go away. Dip Rep Lady is nice, but she's too expensive. We do have some inflation. Oh yes, I was going to build this. 0.4 ducats a month. Very worth. What? Cardinal Minister, yes please. Extra tolerance of the true faith is extra unrest reduction. Yep, we're nearly down to being able to suppress them passively. Promoted cultures is not really that useful for us because we've already... Like, we are English group, and if we're conquering English, we've already embraced the two that we need that aren't English. I suppose we could technically embrace Norwegian, but that's... one province, who cares? You know what? Go back home and train. Until they hit 90. Oh, but one has hit 90. Then go to there. We're hitting a cap. So my choice is either do that or delay. Also, I need prestige, so Pope, you know what? Help me out with that prestige. I do not want to do that. I'd rather do dev. Or culture conversion. You can become Highlander. Or Scottish. Oh, Highlander's fine. Is it? We might... Actually, let's replace Highlander. You know what? Yeah, that's something to do. Goodbye, Highlander. That one doesn't have an adjacency. This one does. And that gets rid of our dip problem for a while. And then that frees up a whole culture slot. For one day, maybe French. Prestige at the moment. I would dearly like to throw away my baby. Gelra have unmarried me? He unmarried me? No. No way. He unmarried me. Broke royal marriage. Well, I'll ally you and marry you again, if you're willing to spend stab on that. I want my free dynasty spread. Okay. Alliance. Marriage. Unalliance. The succession war between Scotland... Actually, I might as well keep that then, because Brabant is a pretty sweet province to get. It's a centre of trade in the English Channel. Who is his friends? No one that matters. Come on. What? How are you 19 now? Oh, don't tell me between when I frigging allied him and... That is so aggravating. And now he's had a baby. No. That's the sort of thing where I really feel like birding. Like, I earned that. I married him, I put in the time, and he unmarries me briefly enough to have a baby during... Ugh. Nah. Live with what we got, though. So you know what? You suck. Alliance dissolved. Go away. I hate you so much. None of that. Yes, continue to curry. Yes, continue to curry. And the rebels are all going away. And only Lithuanian now. Go back to doing laps with our friends, keep them happy, then maybe go do the Pope if they're maxed out. Or we could go raise with Sligo, so that he's ready to integrate. That would work too. France are not rivaled to England, but... No, I was going to say, but they want their land. Oh, they might want Calais still. No, they don't even want Calais. You're close enough to full. Go do Sligo. 3 more years. We'll be at full manpower. That's quite a nice noise. Dung, dung. It's going to take a while to fix the rest of them. $20 and 18. Full force limit. Our truce with Sligo has ended. You're halfway to the point where you can annex them. Lithuania Cannot. North Sea. No, no. Probably the base tax one, seeing as we're hitting the admin cap. So where did we say we would do that? Here. Done. Be happy. Give me prestige. Unfortunately, these are both almost hitting the cap. Yes, claims adjacent to clams. Or do we go AE and say I want to take one, two, three, or actually 1, 2, 3, because then I can do York. Not that York is huge, but still better than nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 to take Wales. Would be nice if Cornwall was a bit bigger. And then maybe take 1 down here as well so that I can gain access to... I think we need the AE then. This is assuming that we can win the war, but... we are a tactical genius. No, our son is a tactical genius. The son that we would really rather kill off. Ooh. Okay, we can do the war. He has Tech 7, you have Tech 7, you have Tech 7. I do not have Tech 7. I'm too poor for Tech 7. I suppose I could pay the stupid cost. I'm gonna need it. So I guess we come up here. Mostly. 2 of us could stay there, I guess. Or... yeah, 2 of us could stay there. Fort on. I was slightly too late because now Portugal's going to be in this. Oh well. Come help. I want Cumbria, I guess. Hungary and Aachen. So at the moment we have more troops than him. See how long that lasts. Now, would you not like to eat more of Portugal? You would. Good. Serbia? I'm not going to be able to get Serbia. Oh. That looks wrong. Yeah. I thought you would win that war. Oh, Poland didn't honor. As if you won that war, Muscovy. Well done. Very well done for you. Siege guy needs to actually go do the siege. Mother Russia... I mean, honestly, no. On very hard, we've only seen Russia form in 3 of about the last 16 campaigns. So we get that. Come over here. Oh, he still doesn't have enough troops yet. He's thinking about things. I mean, I'm at full force limit. There is not a single extra man that we could have. I could go slightly over and consolidate down. Just to try and keep him from wanting to do anything. Speed up. Yeah, he's thinking about bringing every single unit up here and trying to knock us off of this. If I do that, there's technically 30 there, and that should 10 to 1. Let's send just slightly more so that it's... Oi! 10 to 1! Thank you. Now that the cannons committed suicide. So you could see that those units were going here, and the cannons thought that they would arrive on the same day, but they didn't. I can't afford to read out the corruption. I can't afford anything. Clergy struggle politically, good for them. If this still has a fort, I will just give that to Castile and then otherwise ask for money. And this also means that Castile... Yeah, they do want it, but they don't want to give us it yet. That Castile will not be able to enforce the union on Portugal. Which is mixed, because they're my ally. So I kind of want them to be stronger, but I don't want them to be so strong that I don't have a hope in hell of ever overcoming them if I need to, because if they take some of the French land, and I end up needing it... Oh, we're hitting the cap again. I'm not taking that. I'd rather go do some dev. I guess we'll sort by cost. There, some bonus tax. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh. So we need to leave 7 here. Everyone else can come help defend the other location. Let's leave 8. He's ramming his cannons into us again. That's fine. I'll even roll another general. Or put the other general here. Everyone needs to help that. How much is combat width? 24, so 16 need to go at the moment. Yep, that'll do. And then we wait like 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we send another 11. 1, 2... Bullshit. 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course we lose a stab. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Start off the last of these. Scottish. Scottish. Nah. And that was with 4 over the force limit. Okay, back off. That will finish, and then they'll peace out, and then now my friends might actually come over here. Whew. Oh, come on. He turns up here and he's got 7 straight away. Meanwhile, I was sieging that for how long before he did anything? I have to let him have 1. But I don't think I can let him have any more. Ugh, 60. No, I need one more morale tick. Good, and war reps. Done. Now my friends should actually come help. Over here, maybe. Is it our turn to defensive terrain you? Probably not enough by the look of it. Yeah, very much it looks like not enough. They got a discipline guy. I suppose I could have... Yeah, we could have tried to shell out for one of those. Nope. Nope. Very nope. Goodbye all our manpower. Ooh, but our friends are starting to arrive. I need to genuine consolidate. They might let me get that back. Yep, they will. I get that back in 2 months. That's not so bad. Yeah, we should have attacked before Portugal got the friendship back, but that was me thinking that their truce ended halfway through the year instead of in February. So now can't I do this and these ones are stuck? Yeah, I thought so. No, we're okay. Our friends have started to land. We should be fine. See? Our friends are landing. England's screwed. The only thing that we don't like is that we're poor. We want to buy the next institution, but we're a bit poor. I'm going to do something I rarely do and pay that down. You've had a baby. Are there any more PUs on the table? Provence, Ferrara, and Serbia. I could try for Provence. Might as well go back to doing laps with our friends. Also because well, there is the slight upside of Portugal joining that now Portugal is giving me mad money. I get like 1 and a bit ducats a month from Portugal. Is the air going? Yeah, we're trying to disappear them through combat. We are very much trying to disappear them through combat. You know what? I only need 1 to do ally insurance. We're going to try and conserve our manpower now. We've already spent enough. Our allies were super obsessed with doing Portugal first. I needed your help over here, France. Aachen want out. Oh, they also did Aachen. Yes, that is true. They did do something other than just Portugal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Portugal, peace. And war reps. Not you. Aachen, peace and war reps. Will you marry me yet? Not yet. Now, what do we want? Well, I said we wanted this, these two, a bit of Wales. I should probably do those 2 bits of Wales. No, the cheapest bits, these 2 bits of Wales, even though I don't have a claim. Because we'll get rid of that fort. I do have a claim on Ireland. I do want a bit of Cornwall. Do I want a bit of Cornwall? Or do I just say that Wales plus York is enough for the next war? Oh, and I'm of course taking London. Like, let's not kid ourselves. I'm going to be taking London, right? I suppose I could give those up for London. London is so much more valuable. No one even hates us for doing this. Seems good. Do I also do Cornwall? I could do Cornwall. I'm not at my relationships limit. I'm going to generate 2 minions, but if I generate 2 minions, I can also add 2 more relationship slots via the strong duchies. I'd rather do that one, because they're going to pay me back in ducats. So I spent like 200 ducats worth of dip, and I get back 60. Do we go even further and take, like, the centers of trade? Maybe I leave Pale and take the centers of trade. We're going to go full Atwix. We could go full Atwix. It's probably worth it to go full Atwix. If that's the case, maybe we trade this one for this one, just so that they're connected. Yeah. And yes, this does cost me dip, which I generally don't like as a peace deal thing, but it is going to give us so much of the control of the English Channel. Like, let's just look at these provinces. 50, 11, or 12, 12. 50, 12, 12. 60, 70. That's 70 trade power. He only has 140, so that's half of his trade power instantly absorbed into me instead. I could become the dominant trader in the English trade node and be making most of this money instead of this. Look at me. I'm a poor man collecting in a poor man's node. Speed up one. As long as, like, you haven't suddenly decided that you want London. Actually, I should do that. I should mark that I need this, and the other one. Just in case they change to a militarist halfway through the war and decide they want it for themselves. I've got a lot of... I got a fair bit of ticking war score from sitting on this. Early Spanish morale did a job on England there, even though they should have probably won. Oh, wow. Poor boy. If this could finish, I'd happily hunt them down. Try and get some actual contribution to my own war. Sweet revenge. For the Battle of Northumberland. Ooh, I didn't realise they would only be fleeing a little way. It's probably... I was going to say Chester, but no. And this one. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Morning, Luxie Jono. And then kill. No? There we go, kill. You become ally insurance on there. I didn't even realize I'd forgotten that Hungary was in this war. Hungary, give me some war reps and you can have peace. You know what? I'll wait for Pest and get 600 ducats. I could quite use 600 ducats for that. Catching up to the text that we got behind by not getting the Renaissance quickly. You can sit in London. We don't need to pay for London. They still haven't had a baby. They haven't gone friendly. Pest has fallen. Hungary will give us a nice sack of cash. Thank you, Hungary. And now England is 99. Yeah, we have no ideas yet. We only just unlocked our idea group. And we got to decide what to do. I mean, probably colonial makes sense, given where we are. So this is our peace deal. It gives us York to release. It gives us Wales to release. It gets rid of his 2 forts. It gives us the 3 centres of trade. And it doesn't cause a coalition. The next war we do can be reconquest for these 2 boys. It's not a huge amount. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. But it's enough. You can train. Now, do I give this away? I probably don't. I probably keep that for myself. I keep that for myself. I would like to call London, but we can't yet. I'm out of admin. And now we go look at our trade control here. It doesn't look as great as it should because we currently have overextension. I also need to move my trade capital to down here. It's not coming home. What's not coming home? This is going to live down here because this is definitely where the English rebels will occur. There is a 100% chance that they occur in London. Rather than currying with you two, we will improve with this guy and get rid of him. We can pass the strong duchies thing. Our estates are happy enough that I can yoink the land without any downside. Marry our 2 new people. It's extra aggressive expansion burn off. It's only a handful of months and then we can afford that. Can we get rid of you? Yes. Yes, we can. Improve with new minion. Ignorance is bliss. Because we're greedy, we can make money out of their ignorance. I had not expected that. Okay, I should have been watching more closely. Come across to there. Including these boys. Yeah. You've spread one little bout of extra autonomy. Good for you. Okay, then we can go here. These should all be gathered together. If we've got that fort now, do I even need this one? The answer is no. I'll have some unrest there, that's fine. Can begin the annexation of this kid. He's had a baby while we were not looking, so he's no longer interesting to us. Holland at 52, though, is interesting. Brabant, Utrecht, and someone. Can I rival Brabant? Alas, no. I don't know if we can even get the event for turning Anglican, can we? If we're Scotland? I don't think you can. Doesn't only England get it? Oh, you don't have to stay Scotland for the Auld Alliance. You're allowed to flip out. Ducats now for ducats in the future. Start coring London. Our culture conversions of Highland get finished. And then we can abandon Highland. So we've got to watch this very carefully. If he goes this way, we're fine. If he goes that way, we've got to intercept him. So double terrain penalty plus triple leader advantage. Surely we win. Yes. And then they can go sit on London until such a time as there are rebels to deal with there. Yes, we can get a marriage with you. I would like dynasty spread in Holland. Only dynasty spread, though. I can't rival those people, so there's nothing I can do to try and trick it into contesting it. Now, we do have Desmond, so we can do push for colonialism. Does anything else make more sense? I mean, in a sense, going quantity would be nice first. No, I think we'll go with exploration. That's fine. We did not manage to kill off our heir, though. That sucks. We probably can... Yes, next month we can move our trade capital. No, we can't, because we haven't caught it yet. Do I really care if it's in London, here or here? I don't think we particularly care. It's just... It just makes it technically the node that you collect in as your home node. We should change to transfer power instead of here. Probably. Actually, no. We're better off collecting there. Fine. We're better off collecting there. At least until we finish these and drive the autonomy down. Train while we wait. Our boats can now become people that protect trade in the English Channel. And you can continue to annoy Danes. Try and trigger the Reckless Privateer again. We already had it triggered once this playthrough. Still no baby. Austria, if I wanted to, could I join, or am I too big? Yeah, I'm too big. Fair enough. Full core those. That will also help. Especially if we go yoink. And 7.5 becomes 9.1. Lose the dip. Group. They can all train. Then we wait for the English rebels to hit 80, well, probably 70%, and then we turn our... Move Stonehenge to up here? No. Full state. Full core. Watch this go up because I'm no longer overextended. Watch it go up again because we drive down the autonomy in London. And then we level these all up to level 3, or level 2 ones, sorry. 14. 15. 17. I want to do this one as well. Goodbye, Sligo. You will not be especially missed. You join these here. I only need to do one more dev, and then we can upgrade this one as well. I'm going to go crazy with the trade buildings in this zone. Done. Can we get to 19? Yes, we can. Good. Okay, go do laps with our friends again, then probably re-up with the Pope. 10 years is enough for us to get all our force limit back up. As long as they don't call us in on each other, we should be okay. Please don't make me pick between you. 80%, so we stop training. 90%. Please don't make me regret not doing it at 70. Phew, we're fine. Marketplace finishes. 20%. Another marketplace finishes. Can we get to 21? Yep. And we should probably just go full trade ship boats. It's probably like 10 years away from the next boat. Is it worth it to build them now? I'm going to go with yes. There we go. We were ready for them. Back to training. The rebels can't even actually siege down my subject. Lose the admin at the moment. Next mission. Recover our manpower. Sure. Pity there's not a manpower man. Reinforced speed guy is okay. Trade guy is going to be quite reasonable. Production man is also reasonable. He helps pay for himself. He half pays for himself. Trade man almost pays for himself. 29 is enough manpower. 118. We have manpower. 300. I'll push this up to 22 and then we'll actually do the mission. Just because I like round numbers. Oh, you aren't up to date on everything. Fine. Yoink. What have we done? We have done trade in the North Sea. Gain trade efficiency. Well, considering that we're making most of our money from trade at the moment, I don't mind giving us another 15% modifier on that. Counteract our indulgentness. The Darien scheme. Own things in Panama. Or get Nova Scotia. Yeah, we do want to go get that fish thing. That fish zone is a very nice zone to get. London is trade gold, is what it is. You want a marriage? You want a friendship? No, you had a baby. I'm no longer interested in you. Liechtenstein only sent 80 men to fight France. Oof. Ooh. Austria might lose their Burgundy PU at the moment. Those pretender rebels. We could also try and get the PU on Brittany. I've got the relationship slots. Unless Poland's going to give it to me. No, they're friends with Lithuania. Lithuania's going to be bigger than me, surely. Yeah, Lithuania... Actually, considering that they were 2 times as big as us when last we looked, only having taken that and them having lost a little bit to Russia Boy, who's released Rostov, and he's re-released Perm. No, we'll just stick with Brittany for now. Hopefully they don't have the baby. They probably will, but if they don't, then we get a... What do we get at the moment? Dynasty spread? Free PU? Oh. We don't beat Spain is what we do. So France is attempting to protect Portugal from Spain, and Spain is attempting to protect Brittany from France. I could start working on some more claims against England. What else could we do that would be of use? Not a lot, because I don't control anything down here. I suppose we could suck up to the Pope. We did say we were going to do that again. Yeah, he's forgotten about how much I sucked up to him at the start of the game. He needs reminding. Pass the Bonus Tax and Conversion Act. Why not? We might actually get the Bank of Scotland done. What does it give us? -2 inflation, effectively. How much longer is our England truce? 8 more years. Brittany want a friendship. Sorry, but no. It's not the deal that's happening. First one of these. I think we need to get up to Colonial Range Extender before we can even think about really going anywhere. So maybe I even dip Concentrate. And keep trying to kill off our air by training with them. Can we yoink the land again yet? We can, and everyone's happy enough to allow us to do it. Quarantine them all. These will finish and we can redo our friends again. Holland had their baby. Savoy. Brittany had their baby. Stop it with the having the babies. Yes! Our heir dies. Although, do we now end up in a PU? I haven't got the PU pop-up. Why? Well, let's just be glad that we're not getting it. So, Savoy, and who was the other one? The Palatinate or Mecklenburg? Well, Savoy's a bigger get. And the Palatinate, who aren't really much of anything at the moment, or Mecklenburg's better than the Palatinate. Glorious will Scotland be, sure. I'm not going to use these claims. The next war is Reconquest. We reconquest for Wales and York, and then we absorb those. There we go. Bank of Scotland. I guess why not? And then what? Expansion? Really go nuts with building a colonial empire while we try and build up enough strength to And he's lost his PU CB on Portugal. While we try and build up enough strength to push into France. I could also try and suck up to Austria. They lost to 120 Norwegians. Mods. Close, sorry. There is only one, but most people go for the plural, so... We just use the transparent political map mode mod. I really like it because... Wow, he instant inherited Burgundy. Well, that's one way for the Pretender rebels not to succeed. Because it means you can see all the river crossings and stuff. So that when I'm moving my men around, my units, I know when I'm going to take river crossings without needing to swap into the simple terrain map mode. Also, I think it's prettier. But, you know, we're going to pretend that it's mostly for tactical reasons. Go do laps of our friends again. Oh, he's had a baby while we were trying to suck up to him. What about you? You still have not had a baby. Let's indicate that we are friendly. Yeah, he'd ally us. An alliance can be followed by a marriage. Yes, we're won over. Oh, and he had a baby as I was going to click the royal marriage thing. What a piece of work. Well, if we undo this, he might get rid of it. Especially if we indicate that we don't like you. Boo hiss, but what are you going to do? Can't win it if you don't try. Cleves isn't worth winning. We were going to suck up to Austria in preparation for perhaps turning on France, especially now that he borders us. Kill the natives. I'll take the prestige at the moment. We're nearly done with the truce timer. New mission. Build a big army. Now that you've recovered your manpower, build a big army. Okay. I'll do what I can. Unhappiness for more ducats in the future. It's going to take a while to build all those. We shouldn't be idle. We should be probably transferring our minions' trade if they're not going to go disloyal from it. That takes 24 up to maybe 25. Nah, 26. Good.